from Houston, Texas. Welcome to the DreamCon charity basketball game. We're here at a sold-out Fertitta Center where Mark and Duke are going head-to-head in what has become one of the greatest rivalries in the history of sports. I'm Lucas Brody, and I'm privileged to be joined by a special guest analyst, the professor of Stream University, Agent himself. Agent, no one knows these players like you. What can we expect from tonight's event?
Yeah, obviously a prolific player in House of Highlights history, competed in maybe 3-4 events. I've won none, but I think the experience is what matters most. We've seen this matchup last year. This time the teams look a little bit different, but the captains are the same.
Now, we are used to watching you out on the front lines, hitting your signature baby hook in the post. What is it like taking a step back, getting a bird's eye view of today's competition?
It's nice. I feel more like a coach today. I get a chance to see people from my bird's eye view over here. I'm excited though, man. I think on paper, maybe Team Duke, but we've seen crazier things happen at events.
Yes, sir. And before we get started, let's break down the rules of tonight's competition. We are playing 4 12-minute quarters with a running clock outside of the last 2 minutes of each quarter, including a 15-minute intermission for a halftime break. If anyone racks up 7 total fouls, they will be fouled out. You really have to
7 is crazy, though.
You have to be hacking and whacking to rack that up. Each team gets 1 30-second timeout per quarter, but they can only be called by our captains or Coach Eason or Coach Smith Jr. And of course, we are bringing back the power play, where both teams for 1 minute in each quarter will be granted double points. Now, Agent, last year YPK took home unanimous MVP. Who are some candidates you're thinking could take home the hardware this year?
He might be able to do it again. I think Friga looks really confident this year. Honestly, it just depends on who chooses to step up. It's a lot of players. Obviously, it's going to have to be somebody from the winning team, but I'm going to need at least 25 out the MVP.
And what about an X factor? Someone that's unsuspecting that could put up big numbers today.
I think Zias. He might play that Pat Bev role, real physical, defensive mind. He might just ruffle your feathers a little bit and get you out your game plan. I think Zias might have a good game here today.
And a special treat for the fans at home. We got Ippy cammed up, so you will get his point of view from the hardwood. But Agent, it's time to take a look at these rosters and see how they stack up.
Yep, first up, we got Team Duke. The team captain, Duke Dennis, Devontae Friga, YPK Ray, Peyton Harden, Cam Kennedy, Zias, Ray Asian Boy, and Funny Mike.
That's a tough squad right there. That's a lot to handle on Team Duke. And their adversaries across the way, none other than Team Mark. They're led by Captain Mark Phillips alongside Cam Wilder, Black Boy Max, Iceman Ippy, Hassan Piker, B-Lou, Goat Vic, and Jordan Bentley. Agent, I'm looking for one individual matchup you're most excited to see tonight.
Mark Duke. Mark likes to talk a lot of trash, and Duke Dennis been here, and he's delivered in the past. So I just talked to Duke earlier this game. I said, are you going to try? He said, man, I might try a little bit. So I think Mark might just have to go BTA and show him why he should try.
Now, knowing that we got the power play once a quarter at the same time, how would you strategize your rotations to maximize that 60 seconds of action?
If I'm coach, I'm going 3-point shooters during the power play, and I'm chucking it. I'm trying to speed up the possessions. I'm trying to see how many points I can rack up in 1 minute.
Now, who would you compare Mark Phillips' overall game to? He's a hustler, he can jump, he can rebound.
Mark Phillips is like D'Angelo Russell. When he's hot, he's hot. And when he's not, you wonder why he was the team captain.
And how's Celebrity Row looking tonight? We got the stars out. We got our Houston Rockets. We got CJ Stroud in the building.
Oh, we do.
Your AMP brothers.
Yeah. No, it's amazing that just coming off DreamCon and stuff like that, day 2. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces, stuff like that. I'm seeing some Houston legends in the building here today, too. So this is awesome. Nice environment.
Still ain't seen Altuve, but he might be showing up soon, sources say. All right, Agent, enough games. It's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's bring them out, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to meet Team Duke. First out the tunnel, it's the Baton Rouge bully himself, standing no less than 6 feet tall. Give it up for Funny Mike!
Funny Mike, funny guy. He said he lied to get in here and that he does not play basketball. We'll see if he touches the court.
One thing is for certain, the grills are listening, Agent.
Next up, standing at 5'6" with a brand new green card from Taiwan, Ray!
Ray is a fan favorite. He was just with Dwight Howard, taking some shooting advice. I'm not sure if that's the best person to get advice from, so we'll see if that pays dividends today. But Ray, he's a loose cannon on and off the court.
He sure is.
And now a 6', 220-pound tank out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, bringing the thunder. It's Zeus!
The big body Zeus, built like a football player on the basketball court. He's here to create some problems on the defensive side. We'll see if he can do it here today.
That's a physical specimen I would not want to face in the paint whatsoever.
Standing at 6'7", the tallest man on the court and a bona fide three-point sniper. You should know who's up next. It's Cam Kennedy.
Kennedy out of Dallas, Texas. They got a lot of shooters, and in Dallas, they do not miss offering. Cam Kennedy, bona fide three-point specialist, and he's playing alongside his counterpart. Speaking of the other half of the You Should Know podcast, at 6'7" out of Austin, Texas, it's the hometown hero, Peyton Harden!
Just a straight-up athlete. I think he has a lot to prove here today. Man, he could be the MVP.
He could be. Just teamed up with Nick Young.
Oh yeah,
so well, but tonight, it's revenge time.
And now, the bounciest man on the floor with the residency at the rim, the reigning DreamCon MVP, it's YPK Ray!
YPK Ray could be the leading scorer in all of House of Highlights history.
Yeah.
It's quite possible. Not afraid to shoot, and he's certainly afraid to pass. And up next for Team Duke. At 6'2" out of Ohio, a straight shooter and father of two. And tonight, a lot of y'all will also be his sons. It's Devontae Frieger! You know, he just got off a 10-day Carnival cruise.
Oh yeah. I think certified hooper, maybe the best hooper on the court. It's just a matter of whether or not today's his day, man. He could spark and go for 30.
Certainly the most humble man.
And finally, standing at a 6'1" out of Greenville, South Carolina, the D-block stepper, Duke Dennis!
The man, the myth, the legend, Duke Dennis, no longer coaching, but he's stepping onto the hardwood.
Can't complain. How you doing, brother?
Good, Duke. What makes the rivalry between you and Mark so heated?
He liked to talk a lot. And, I just, sometimes, it's hard to, but that's my homeboy regardless, though, so I love him.
Can you guarantee victory tonight?
100%.
You can guarantee it?
Oh, yeah, he didn't choose his team wisely. So, I got all the good players. He got, one or two. But it almost feel bad. I almost feel bad. It's okay, though.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Only time will tell, Duke. Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you out on the hardwood. But for now, it's time to meet the opposition, Team Mark Phillips.
First up out of the tunnel, making his return to the DreamCon court, it's the hypest man in the building out of Los Angeles, California. It's Jordan Bentley!
Now, from what I saw in warm-ups, stocky build, strong player, little jump shot reminds me of a little bit of Jeff Teague.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Might be a reach. But up next for Team Mark, a professional sports bettor about that action out of Houston, Texas. This man has never taken a loss. It's the lucky lefty, Go Vic!
Hey, look, man, better. I'm putting money against his team personally. He's gonna have to prove me wrong here today.
If I had to put money on a team, I'm gonna go Team Mark plus 10.
Okay, that's a bold pick. Next, we got the king of reactions making his DreamCon debut from Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's B-Lou!
B-Lou, also a college athlete, but how will he fare going across from his brother? That's going to be tough mentally and physically because we already know Zeus is also a specimen.
I know that's right.
And now for Team Mark, the big unit is in the building at 6'1", 285 pounds. It's the rebounding demon out of Turkey with a full head of hair, Hasanabi!
0 for 6, 14 rebounds is my predicted stat sheet. Hassan, a unit on the court. If his jump shot hits today, man, that could make the difference.
That's asking for a lot.
Coming out of the tunnel next, we got an official member of RDC World and one of the creative geniuses behind DreamCon. It's Iceman MVP!
Now, I believe Iceman was added within the last few weeks.
Hey, I don't know if that's his first name, but we'll give it to him, though.
We'll see if his game is as cold-blooded on the court as it is off the court. Iceman MVP always a threat in these competitions. But now, from the studio to the stadium, a floor general out of Jersey with serious versatility. And the winner is Black Boy Max!
He's been doing a lot of 1v1s recently in his hooping bag. We'll see if he can translate that to a 5v5 here today.
He's in the studio or the gym. One thing's for sure, he is working.
Next, we got the first man drafted by Captain Mark Phillips. His dance moves are as silky as his smooth jump shot. Standing at a 6'4" out of Litchfield, Arizona, it's Cam Wilder!
Now, it is rare to see Cam without 50 14-year-old cronies, but today he steps up into a man's game, Agent.
Yep, AAU Demon, he's on the hardwood today.
And now, the man who's proved time and time again that real dreams do change the world. It's the Hood Avatar himself, the Don Dada of Dark Lights, the Ra's al Ghul of RDC, the one, the only, Mark Phillips!
Questionable draft choices maybe, but a superstar nonetheless. We'll see here today if his draft choices paid off, man. He's gonna have to go crazy.
Mark, great to see you as always.
What's up?
Now, what do you think about the noise with people saying you didn't have the best draft and you're undermatched in today's game?
I like being the underdogs, to be honest with you. And we had a great draft. A lot of people don't know about Ippy. A lot of people don't know about me. You see what I'm saying? We finna go out there and hoop. That's all I gotta say.
Point prediction.
At the end game, 85-75. Team Mark.
You know, how many points are you getting?
Oh, 15.
Oh, wow, okay.
No, yeah. That was humble, right?
I might take the under on that one. Mark, good luck tonight.
Okay,
Can't
I'll
wait to
take
see you hoop.
Yeah, you might have just
15
pissed
is
him
out
off.
of control.
Yeah.
All right. We also have a very special guest. Our esteemed referee is back. Sketch.
Sketch,
Let
come
me
here.
grab you for a second, Sketch. Sketch.
How you doing, brother? Good to see you, bro.
Now we're curious. Are you going to let the boys play, or are you calling it tight today?
Listen, I have unlimited use of free will, and I intend to use it. I plan, someone's gonna foul out pretty fast. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Usually gonna let him play.
How many technicals, how many flagrant fouls do you expect today?
I don't know. 8's my lucky number. Probably shoot for the over though.
And last question, Sketch. What player out here do you think has the highest potential to rack up a technical foul, if you had to guarantee it?
Probably Black Boy Max. He pisses me off.
Wow, Black Boy Max better watch himself. Thank you, Sketch. Everyone at home, please respect the officials and the Zebras. It's about to go down here at the DreamCon charity basketball game. Celebrity Row, a star-studded Team Duke versus Team Mark. And I can't wait. This is why we play. Everyone also say what up to Agents Chat. He will be co-streaming. Team Mark, I'm trying to get a look at their starting five.
Oh yeah, the starting five, that's important, isn't it?
That is, each team only has 3 subs. If I'm a coach, I don't know how I'm working those rotations.
Yeah, and it's a big court, so I fully expect people to get tired. And so I think substitutions can play a big role, man. Even Funny Mike might get minutes.
So, did I hear Mark correctly? Did he predict his over-under at 15 points?
He did, yeah. A little low. Usually he's like super arrogant. Look at him, look. Even the way he's acting right now.
I do respect Mark's game. He's not the most skilled player, but he has a lot of will. He got a vertical leap, he got good rebounding timing, and of course, he's an inspiration to play with and alongside.
Nah, for real, I think one thing Mark can do is rile people up, you know, get in your opponent's head, and also inspire his teammates.
Now, you see Hassan out there. He said he could beat you one-on-one. Now that he's in person, do you agree with him? Do you see the potential?
Yeah, so like usually I go straight into the post. But if he's 6 foot, whatever, and that big, I may not be able to go into the post. I might have to hit my jump shots. He might actually be able to beat me, yeah.
I'm shocked he's not wearing knee pads, but those are the 2025 equivalent of knee pads. All right, fellas, let's get our starting fives out on the court. It's about to go down here at the Fertitta Center. Coach Tari Eason, Coach Jabari Smith. I can't believe
Coach, yeah, we didn't really even talk about the coaches enough. That's gonna make a big difference, man.
Who do you think has the edge in the coaching?
I'll be honest, I'd be lying if I sat here and pretend like I had any idea. I think just play your best players until they're too tired, and then sub in Funny Mike.
You know, last year we had Corday come out. Mark wasn't giving him enough playing time, so we switched teams mid-game.
Oh, wow. Mid-game trade.
Mid-game switch up.
Only on House of
Highlights. We got Devontae Friga, Ray, Peyton Harden.
Team Dub.
Hey, God.
Very special guest in the building.
Agency. You know, why am I here?
Yeah, you're on the House of Highlights podcast, too.
Let's get a prediction from
House of
Kai.
Highlights is going on. Team Duke is definitely going to win.
What's the score predict?
Like 150.
Oh, wow.
Duke,
That's what I said. I said about 50.
They got Duke. They got Duke. They got you. They got you commentating?
Yeah.
What up, bros?
What up, Kai? Kai with his official prediction of Team Duke. You know what? Everyone's predicting that. I think it's going to be a little closer than people expect,
Yeah,
especially with that power play.
We didn't plan that, but I said 50 points as well when somebody asked me earlier. I said, how much do you think he's going to be? I said 50. If they try, 50. If they don't, by 10.
But the thing is, Team Mark still does have firepower. We got Blackboard Max, we got
I
Cam
expect
Wilder.
them to surprise us, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
They might not, you know what, it also could be tough to feed everyone on this squad. We got a lot of people that want to take shots on this team.
100%. I think as a fellow A&P member, I just got to believe my team. I believe my team and stuff like that. But who knows, man? Who's going to hit shots today? That's all that matters.
How is Friga going to play after being in a Carnival cruise for 10 days? That's a pretty big distraction. Remember the New York Giants, one on the boat taking a photo?
Yeah.
He's like Stephon Diggs.
Look, man, Friga is going to be the decider. I'll be honest. If Friga plays well today, there's really nothing else to talk about. I fully expect him to be more playmaking vibe, but if he does want to take over, he can.
Anyone that you personally love watching out there, who's your most entertaining player, in your opinion?
I would say Friga. I'll go back to Friga on that one. I think he's just like, bro, from handling to shooting to, like, I watch his videos. I don't even watch that much basketball videos, but I watch Friga's videos. He's a hooper, bro, like, and he embodies it. And so, yeah, bro, hopefully he delivers here today, man.
He does have elite content.
Yeah,
Everyone
like,
check out the next chapter.
Oh, yeah, if I glaze him this much and he plays bad, I'm going to be upset. I'll tell him about it.
Now, even though Team Mark is the consensus underdog, what is it going to take for them to overcome the Goliath of Team Duke?
Yeah, it's going to take Mark. Mark's been bragging a lot about his three-point shot. Man, that heads, there's a power play, too, 1 minute each quarter. There's a lot that can happen, man.
Well, you know what? I took his under on points to motivate him to strive for 30, because 15, as you said, is low. Let's go for 30 for Mark.
Yeah, I think maybe he's just setting the expectations low, and he's about to over-deliver. But I'd say, he did speak a big game about Ippy, though.
Ippy was his #1 overall draft pick last year. Some were calling him the Kwame Brown. I didn't see it, but I know he's looking to bounce back this year.
Hey, that's messed up, man.
It's YouTube comments, not my opinion. Ippy definitely is a player.
Oh, man. Looks like we're about to get started.
And this is actually the Ippy point of view right here.
Oh, wow. Oh, so he's cammed up.
Cammed up. It's like we're in the action.
Nah, that's fire. This angle's going to be awesome if he starts draining threes.
I want to see him take a charge.
Oh, yeah.
From Zias with this camera angle.
Yeah, maybe getting a...
All right, looks like
there we go. There's the cam right there on his chest.
All right,
wow,
Agent,
that tech is crazy.
What do you think of the starting five? We got Ray, Duke, Cam, Peyton, and Friga. Starting five for Team Duke.
Wow. Holy smokes, man. That's a good lineup. I don't know.
Oh, and I'd be remiss not to mention we do have the TCU Horned Frogs Marching Band providing the sounds for tonight's contest. This is a legit atmosphere. We are at the University of Houston Arena.
Yeah, it would suck to lose with a band in the background.
And for Team Mark, we got Mark taking the tip, Cam Wilder, Blackboy Max, Hasanabi.
And here we go, tip off.
And Ippy immediately to Friga, who pulls up in Cam Wilder's grill, in and out.
Little hustle there.
Loose ball corralled by Kennedy.
Duke on the drive. Layup, no. Rebound, keeps it.
YPK, he's been working on his long distance shots. No, no, no! If he's hitting that, it's gonna be a long night.
Oh, yeah. If he's hitting those on top of his high flying, here we go, Mark! No.
Mark with the
Not
response
quite.
of his own off the rim.
Up
And
to
a fast
Friga.
break to Friga, pump fake, up and in, an early 5-0 lead for Team Duke.
Yep, I would say this is what I expected, but that has already been said.
But we got Cam, we got Black. These are true shooters and volume scorers. Mark at the one, that's an interesting strategy to start.
Mark
Drive.
at the one and Mark for the tip-off.
He's a point center. Stolen by
YPK.
Ray, we are going the other way.
May need a timeout. You know those early timeouts are necessary sometimes just to slow the momentum. Duke Dennis! It was a draft of wind. Did you feel it?
I did,
Yeah.
of course. Now, you know Duke's game better than most. Who do you think he plays like?
Duke Dennis plays like... Wow, that's a great question. I never thought about that.
Black to Hasanabi in the post. That's looking like Charles Oakley with the fadeaway.
That's not with the fadeaway. It doesn't connect. Duke this time bringing it up.
We got a bunch of ball handlers. Euro step, righty layup on the left side, and it's 7-0 early.
Yeah, we play all the time on the A&P court. One thing we know about Duke Dennis, man, once he gets ahead of his team, good luck, bro. Just take the charge.
What about his jump shot? Can he hit that?
He can. Rough start. Oh, that's Cam. Money.
And Wilder, a step back three. You know he's very capable of beating up.
He's going to have to be capable of 40 here today. Might need a few more of those.
It is 7-3. Team Duke leads Team Mark. Friga cutting in the paint. Finds Kennedy in the corner.
Wide open shot. No, front rim. Ippy. On the break here.
Ippy in transition. This is Mark's X Factor. Blocked by Harden.
Gets it right back, though. Looking to reset. Nice slide there. Hassan, no! Friga on the block.
Great contest by Friga right there. And Team Duke is out. Oh, looking like a wide
What in the
receiver.
Richard Sherman? Corner three.
Again for Ray. No, but rebounded by Duke. This unit is firing on all cylinders right now.
You know, you asked me about X Factor. I asked you the same question, but I think Cam is going to play a big role, Cam Wilder. I think if Cam can have a big game here today, he might just save it.
I think he needs to put the team on his back. Black, boy, Max cannot
Rebound
connect.
from Hassan. And we expect those that from Hassan needs to be in the block rebounding just like that.
For them to have a shot, they're going to need Hasanabi to play. Oh! Blocked by Friga!
He gets it set. Fast break for Team Duke.
Kick out. Reward Friga for three. Oh, cannot connect, and we're going the other way. Cam, I am.
He does have the green light, I won't lie.
Oh,
I'm comfortable with him
100%.
taking that every time.
He needs to. But you know what? I'm actually impressed by Team Duke's defense.
Yeah, me too. I feel like we're seeing hustle on both sides of the court. Wide open, Friga.
Oh, you cannot give them two in a
That's
row.
too easy.
No, no, no!
That is too easy. Timeout called. They're going to have to talk things over.
Agent, how would you try to slow down Team Duke? Because this is a threat offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I think just getting back on the fast break, they're just getting out, pushing the tempo, and creating open opportunities. There should be no planet where Friga's open in the corner.
They're reminding me right now of the Indiana Pacers style.
Yeah.
Breakneck pace, 7 seconds or less. Let's listen into the huddles though. I believe Sketch has acquired a whistle finally, so prepare for some technical fouls real soon.
We good.
Team Duke leads early 12-3, 8:15 remaining in the first.
We good.
Looks like both teams are bringing back out their original fives.
Yeah, I think in this instance, a timeout to stop the momentum necessary. Team Mark is not off to an awful start. They're just, I feel like they might just be in their heads a little bit.
They've had looks though.
Yeah, they
Had
have.
chances.
They have. Team Duke is playing great defense so far.
They are protecting the rim with ferocity. Hippie spinning, winning with the left hand. Iceman Ippy, the X Factor.
Yeah, they said he could beat Duke Dennis in the game, so he's gonna have to keep performing like that. Duke on the drive all the way.
Oh, rivalry, and he's just too little, says Duke Dennis.
As I said, man, don't give him the drive. He's a good shooter, but I'm forcing Duke to shoot every time if I'm Team Mark.
Agent, do you remember the origins of the Mark and Duke rivalry?
I remember last year's event. You're gonna have to tell me the origins.
I believe it might have been dodgeball back in the day.
Oh, you're right.
You participated in that.
Yeah, I did. I've lost many dodgeball tournaments.
Mark.
Nice snatch back, Mark! Back rim.
Cannot connect. And YPK Ray, he might be in the best
late
condition
call.
here. A late call, Agent. Was that a good call?
Yeah, I think it was a good call. We're gonna have to see the replay. It was just a late call. I think if it went in, he would have let them play.
Hasanabe, he's a tough player to officiate, given the fact that he's an absolute unit. Let's take a look here. Outlet pass by Harden. YPK is sprinting all day. Not a lot of contact for a creator league.
Yeah, he did a great job at flopping on the ground there. Sometimes you need that at your team, though. Get some free throws in.
Why not? 15-5, a 10-point deficit early for Team Mark. Keep in mind we have a running clock until the last 2 minutes. And substitutions are in. Sixth man of the year, Ray Asian Boy, has just checked into the game.
Yeah, I'm going to feel a little surprised to see Ray not starting. Obviously a three-point threat. He also has a good drive and some decent handles, so he's subbing out Hassan. Interesting pick because, you know, they kind of play very different roles, but Ray on the court for the first time. We'll see what he can do.
They're going a little offense, defense substitution there.
Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, Hassan on. Yeah.
Cam. Might be too much space, but he cannot connect. Rebounded by Duke, and he is out.
Duke with another drive and another lay.
Straight to the rack, up and under. That is premier athleticism from Duke.
And oh, what a pick!
He's everywhere, Agent.
Duke up to Friga. Friga back to Duke. No.
They tried to go showtime, but they reset. It looks like they have a legitimate offensive set here.
It almost feels like they've played before.
100%. Back to Duke. Uh-oh.
Deep shot!
Oh, Duke Dennis and a great contest from Mark. There's nothing you can do about that one.
If you are going to give him a play, give him that shot, but man, can he knock that down.
Excellent contest by Duke, but Cam finishes regardless. He's going to have to keep them in this game. Ray, that is Swiss cheese defense. Also, Agent, don't look now. Duke Dennis already has 11 points and 5 rebounds.
Yeah, look, I don't know how many timeouts they have, but they may need more, man. They got to stop the bleeding. Max on the drive, no call.
I mean, Team Duke has it all.
And they give it to Team Duke. Oh, no, they say a timeout was called. Team Mark may want to contest that because...
Yeah, I don't know where they're going to contest it, but they might want to make the challenge symbol regardless.
Yeah, I don't know if they've been given challenge pledge, but...
Jabari Smith having a word with the official. They lead 22-7. How's the chat, Agent?
Oh, yeah, they're loving it right now. One guy just said L refs. But they went a little ballistics when Duke hit that shot earlier.
Refs are human. Players miss layups. A ref may miss a call.
And you know, I used to be a ref, too.
When?
Yeah, I ref wheelchair basketball, men's league, and youth basketball. So I know what it's like to be hated by everybody on the court.
What was your favorite call to make?
The favorite part is when you get a charge and you get to do this. Ah!
But I can see you being fair and balanced. Most Canadians are.
Nah, yeah. It's actually kind of fun to do when people don't hate you.
22-7, a 15-point deficit early. Is this what you were expecting?
No, 22-7, I don't think anybody expected that. That's a lot, man. Let's be honest. That's a lot. But it's where we're at, man. Team Mark, obviously the underdogs here today. They're just going to get some offense going.
I know the fans at home are dying to see Ray Asian Boy start cooking. Team Mark ball under the basket. 4:40 left in the first quarter. And B-Lou has checked into the ball game along with Zias.
Oh, wow, he's pretty decent.
And a blow by on Ray.
We may have underrated B-Lou.
Ray is an offensive specialist, but how are his defensive skills?
Ray's defense not the best. He's a little on the smaller side, so it just depends on who he's guarding, but honestly, if he's hitting that jump shot, it doesn't matter. Here we go, Ray for three.
Oh, almost a Tyrese Halliburton make the place was ready to explode. 13-point deficit, Cam Wilder wearing 24, going the other way, goes up and gets fouled.
Yeah, they need Cam to honestly just keep doing that.
Everything.
Maybe 5 out and call a high pick and roll and hope for the best. Catch a bad defender on the island and cook.
22-9, Cam Wilder already 5 points, 2 for 5 from the field. Looking to add on 2 more right now. A little controversy. This is definitely a shooting foul. This could be the time where Team Mark makes their comeback. Funny Mike's checked into the game.
Yeah, free throws are good because it slows the game down, especially when you don't have the momentum on your side. You get a player like Cam hits both free throws. That has to feel good.
And just like that, we have our power play activated. Both teams double points for 60 seconds of action. So right now a 3 would be 6, a 2 would be 4, so on and so forth.
And a wide open 3 on the power play, no!
That was for 6. Rebound, Funny Mike.
He gets it back, YPK. I'm pulling.
Ray sizing up the defense, cutting through the lane. Funny Mike can't corral the pass.
Yeah, sometimes the flashy pass is risky. Max, push the tempo. Oh no, save!
Never save the ball under your own basket.
That's rule number 1.
No one has capitalized on this power play. Uh-oh, Ray.
Ray, good pump fake, drive! Met at the rim.
Good contest. 19 seconds remaining on this power play. Would you hold the ball, try to get one shot?
No, I would. That's a great question. Yeah, I guess you probably should, huh?
They might just want to get the best shot. Ray.
First available shot.
Out to Kennedy. He's in Caitlin Clark range right now.
Gets that screen. No, stolen. Great defense.
Great defense by Bentley. 11 seconds left on this power play. A 6-pointer right here for Team Mark would be massive. That's what I'm drawing up if I'm Coach Jabari.
Yeah, this is the perfect time for them to catch up. Power play, you get double points. I'm pulling up if I'm Max.
He listened to you. Off the dribble.
All right.
Another draft of win did
I think it was a draft of win.
Houston is called the Windy City for a reason.
Yeah.
They
call it that all the time.
Now 3 seconds left. Do you put up a prayer or do you just...
I'm chucking that.
2,
Apparently they're not.
1, and it looks like the power play has been killed. No damage done on either side. I think they're looking to orchestrate.
Yeah, that's the one good thing. It don't matter how much you're down, man. There's going to be another power play next quarter. Yeah. 3 ball.
4-3, Cam Kennedy.
Cam, straight up athlete. That's not the guy you want to lead. That might have been a backcourt. Sketch was right there. I can't believe he didn't see that.
Sketch made the call only after you called it out. Like a
good call, Sketch.
referee.
Great call.
They're frustrated it was late, but I would say it was potentially correct.
No, it was just right in front of him. That's my favorite part. Is he couldn't have been closer to the backcourt.
Listen, CJ Stroud likes to call. That is Sketch's favorite player. Dynamic duo right there.
Yeah, it sure is, man. Houston legend.
I can't wait to take a look at that. We'll see if Sketch is 1 for 1. Ooh, ready.
Nice
crossover.
move.
Step back. Oh my God!
And 1! Last year's MVP for a reason.
Adrian, talk about the progress that Ray is showing in his game. He's not just a driver anymore.
Yeah, high pick and roll, step back off the screen. Take a look, man. Brick wall there, and then finds himself open. Money.
And that wasn't a flop. That was a legit foul for the 4-point potential opportunity.
Imagine if he hit that during the power play.
8-point play overall. Keep that in mind next time, fellas.
28-11 is the score. I mean, Team Duke the favorites, but not by this much.
Also, Ray, 3 assists already early.
Yeah, well, honestly, Kai Sinat's 50-point prediction might prove to be true.
We're pacing for more than that. Bilou, right to the rim. They're just going to have to stay alive. 13-29.
Bilou might be Team Duke's kryptonite. Every time I touch the ball, everybody just gets out the way. Wide open layup.
Ray attacking. Ray to Ray connection. Doubled at the foul line. Good defense. Picks up the dribble.
No
looked
call
like
there.
a lot of contact.
I don't know.
Another save.
Cam on the drive up to Max for the lay. And we got Dez. Dez complaining to the refs over here. Sketch not having it.
29-15. Ray to Ray. Looking to isolate on Jordan Bentley. His time is now.
ISO, high pick and roll for Ray. What a pass! Zeus unable to hold on to it. 25 hands attribute, obviously.
That was so much more fundamental than anyone was expecting.
Yeah. 95 pass accuracy from Ray. I did not think that was in his bag.
Now I need to see Zeus punished on the low block.
Yeah, no tackles out of Zeus so far today.
A lot of contact, no call. Ray going the other way. 3 seconds, 2. He needs to put him a shot.
Shoot.
Oh, and they can't get up a shot. And from the looks of it, Zeus may have only played football growing up.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you might need out of him, you know? Shoulder down and just truck the opponent.
Especially with the team construction, that's a perfect addition.
The band.
All right, 29-15. Kai, CJ Stroud linking up courtside. The chat is in the building.
Yeah, they got we got Davis here today. Yo, Ray, shoot the ball.
Davis, how can Team Mark make a comeback? What would you do?
How can Team Mark make a comeback? Are you kidding me? The other team has Duke Dennis.
That's all it takes.
Dante Friga. And YP, it's over, bro. It's over. Hang it up. Hang it up.
Yeah, Davis is saying hang it up. Kai is saying 50-point win.
Some motivational words in Asian. It's looking like a Miami Heat game. It took a second, but the crowd is sold out officially right now.
Oh, yeah. It's fully packed here today. Everybody trying to see the action. Team Duke versus Team Mark. 29-15 is the score. Second quarter. I don't know what you need to say if you're in Team Mark, but they just need to start hitting shots.
They need to take a long, hard look in the mirror. It's time for Cam to heat up. It's time for Flack to heat up. Mark, crash the glass, hustle, and muscle your way.
Yeah, I think Cam, Max, they need to take over, bro. They need to do something right now.
Have you checked out any of the other DreamCon festivities today?
Yeah, I was at DreamCon basically all yesterday, a few hours here today. Absolutely loved it. Had a marvelous time. There's still parts I haven't explored yet, but I'm buying Pokemon cards, all kind of art. Lovely time.
What's the best card you got?
Ooh, I just got like a Pokemon Go Times Square Mewtwo in a pack opening I did 4 days ago.
Mewtwo?
Yeah, but like he's in Times Square. It's a really cool card.
Some consider him the GOAT, no?
Yeah, he's my GOAT. He's my GOAT. No debate about it to me.
All right, 29-15, second quarter's about to get underway here. A lot of heat on Sketch in that first quarter. Fair or foul?
Yeah, I'd say fair. He was right in front of a couple plays that happened, but he made the right call at the end of the day.
That's what's most important.
I don't want to hear any more shit from this table over here. I'm locked in.
Yeah, we might be the first commentators to ever get a technical foul. Max for 3! In and out. Cam on the rebound.
Duke looks like he's on a mission right there. Oh my God. He's going 0 to 60.
Yep. AP does have that Cam on his chest. It would have been a great time to take a charge and get a good POV of Duke running into you.
You think anyone out here is bold enough to take a charge from the full steam of Duke?
I wouldn't.
Duke Dennis at the line, rocking that 34. Young Diesel in the building.
There was a famous moment during last year's basketball game where Davis had 4 free throws and went 0 for 4. Do you remember that?
I was announcing that game. I distinctly remember how unclutch that was from Davis.
One of the most unclutch things I may have ever seen.
Overall, I do like his game, though.
We're 0-2 from Duke Dennis. He does practice free throws.
Hasanabi. Bilu, you said that's the kryptonite. Black.
Hey, almost on the side. I don't know why he gets subbed out, man. He's been in all game.
Bilu, lefty layup, you said that's the kryptonite.
Yeah, if there's one player that's over-delivering right now, it's Bilu. He's finding himself in the paint, finding opportunities, and as long as they keep sleeping on him, man, take advantage.
YP.
Someone in the chat said Hassan runs so funny. Riga pump fake, drive to Hassan. No, that's on. That's
so
6'6", I assume.
Ice!
Impy!
And And I wonder if he even knows who George Gervin is. But just like that, we got a 10-point game. Friga,
Pass that up.
he's bailing them out, not taking that shot. But he wants Hassan on the island. Wow, and one,
Friga's one of those hoopers where, like, if it's too easy, he doesn't like it.
Also, Friga plays a very simple game. Nothing too crazy, north, south, very quick, deceptively fast.
Yeah, Friga, very, very talented hooper, YouTuber, makes fantastic basketball content. Honestly, he's 2 years away from just being a straight-up legend in his space, man. But you put him on the court, he's always the best person on the court, man.
Adrian, this might be your favorite YouTuber.
Nah, he is. I love him, bro. I love him a lot. His content's great. He's a genuine guy, too.
29-19. We got a 10-point game. Great start.
Sketch is distracted right now.
Do you blame the brother?
Nah, yeah. Sketch is saying hi to some friends. Friga for three. No rebound.
No call on the floor. We're going the other way. Ippy, Bilu, Hasanabi, Mark, and Cam. I'm liking this lineup for Team Mark.
Yeah, a slow start for Team Duke in the second quarter. Team Mark's been playing pretty well.
Entry pass to Hasanabi. White guys love wearing 42.
They sure do. Ippy, lay, no. Duke on the rebound, ball poke.
Out of bounds, call on the floor. It is staying with Team Mark.
29-19, Team Mark closing the gap. And again, each quarter there is a power play, so double point opportunity. They're not out of it. They got a lot of game to play, man.
Bilu right now is a contender for 6th Man of the Year. Orchestrating. Back to Mark, he's got the size advantage. Jab, almost dribbles right into a double team. Maintains possession.
Oh, good defense by Ray.
Stripped by Ray.
YBK.
Whoa!
Oh,
My God, the Ray-to-Ray connection is lethal.
no. Well, that would have been such an amazing highlight. Markville on the counter. Front rim. Hassan. He gets 2 points.
That was a very difficult baby hook.
I can't say I've ever seen somebody try an alley-oop off the ground in game before.
Ray's a highlight just waiting to happen.
Man, that would have been amazing.
Duke. But you know what's underrated about Duke's game to me is just the pure hustle.
Yeah, and Duke did tell me before the game, I said, how much are you going to try? He said, not that much. Well, he's hustling out there today.
Nah, he lied. He's going for it. He might want that MVP.
Oh, yeah. Look, that's what I love out of YPK. Like, what a way to get the fans into it, man. You're up 9, you're up 8. Ray for 3, corner. Not quite.
Ooh, almost rebounded by Harden. Mark playing a lot of point guard tonight.
Yeah.
Looking like improved handle package.
One-man fast break.
Oh, can't corral. Rebounded. Ippy also can't connect.
They just can't finish.
They're having their chances, Agent.
And I'll say, Team Duke has been stuck at 29 points for an awfully long time.
Friga, Wilder, 2 titans of the YouTube basketball space.
Fade away. Not quite.
Rebound Cam.
Yep.
Ultimate green light. Tween.
Hey, you got Friga on, you just pass it up.
Mark for 3. Has not scored just yet. Does have 2 rebounds on the day.
Duke for 3. Rebound Friga to end the dry spell for Team Duke.
Is Duke settling for those?
A little bit, because the drive was working a lot in the first quarter. I think maybe after hitting that 3-point shot, getting a little comfortable there at 3-point line.
I mean, every big man wants to be a guard.
Cam off the back rim. Rebound goes to Team Duke. Over to Ray, cross court.
He's got options, Agent. He's got options.
Corner 3, Friga, no.
Wow, the surprising miss. And that is just unacceptable rebounding from Team Mark. Oh, and a hard foul from YPK.
Yeah, he'll need a chiropractor after that one.
Gets up with a smile. He knows every point he scores, he's one step closer to back-to-back MVPs.
Yeah, I mean, he got bounced. Let me say that, man. Every time he goes, layups look like he's going up for it each time.
He's a perfect player for an all-star type contest.
No, he is. He's so exciting to watch. 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, having a hell of a game. Early MVP candidates, man, he's up there.
So I'm going to give him credit for living in Las Vegas and staying so focused on his physical regimen, because I would be distracted.
Oh yeah, a lot of temptations, man. Lots of good food in Vegas.
What is your favorite American city to visit?
Favorite city?
If you had to go somewhere,
New
right
York
after the game.
and Hawaii.
Hawaii.
City vibe, New York undefeated. Hawaii is just like, it reminds you like life is beautiful.
That's a beautiful sentiment.
Yeah. 31-21 is the score. Team Duke having a little bit of a slow second quarter. What are they going to do to break out of that one?
Honestly, just keep going. Find Friga, find Duke, and start attacking the rim. Kick out to Friga once Duke is inside. If they keep playing their game, I assume they will coast. But T-Mark putting up a little bit of a fight. Cutting to that big
Everyone's
lead.
telling me Hawaii is not a state.
It's not a city. It's not, I was going to say something.
Honolulu, I don't know. Like, yeah, same thing.
It's nice getting direct feedback from the fans.
There we go. We got free throws and a YPK.
Ray still scoreless. 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists for Ray. He's looking at a potential triple-double.
Yeah.
Duke Dennis himself, 11. Who's the MVP so far for you?
It's going to have to be Ray. This Ray. Other Ray hasn't hit yet.
Over Duke. You think he's established himself?
I think Duke first quarter looked really strong, driving to the rim, settling for a little too many jump shots, but also he's getting his teammates involved.
You know what? I'm just looking at this now. Team Mark is 1 for 9 from 3.
Holy smokes.
Do they keep shooting or do they attack the basket?
You low-key have to keep shooting. The spacing is kind of just cooked if you stop shooting. Eventually, I mean, there's some good hoopers on the court. The shot's going to land.
33-2, 21, 4:45 remaining in the second quarter. And it's just not falling for Team Mark. And Duke is a powerhouse with these boards.
One-man fast break. He tries to go all the way. Picks it up. No! Rims out.
An unlucky bounce. Cam going the other way.
Cam to MVP. Easy lay. Hey, don't look now, but T-Mark looks pretty good.
All they got to do is keep it within this distance until the fourth quarter. They'll be good.
Mark talked a big game out of Ippy. Ippy performing pretty well here. Definitely picked up. Is that Mike?
Absolutely. 6 points and 4 points for Ippy. And they will take shots like that. Ippy. What a pass. Black boy Max. Excellent transition. Basketball, 8-point game.
Funny Mike, great entertainer. Obviously, that was an entertaining jump shot. Can't say it was accurate.
Let's see another one, though. And just like that, we have another power play. 60 seconds on the clock. All points are doubled. That would have been huge right here.
Yeah, a 3-ball for Team Mark puts him right back in it.
Right in it.
Play. That's 6 points.
Max.
Easy. Oh, my God!
Oh, he was soaring through, but couldn't connect. That's a big loss of 4 points right there. A 4-point
Maybe just got in his
layup.
head. I mean, you won't get a more open layup than that.
He might have been expecting a bigger contest.
In the power play, that would have been 4 points. Sucks, but I mean, you got to move on to the next possession.
You know what? I am impressed with Coach Smith Jr. keeping this team alive.
Yeah, coach is doing a great job. They're standing up. They're yelling at their team.
He's taking plays from Udoka's playbook.
Ray keeping a dribble alive. Duke on the lay. No.
Yeah, it's starting not to fall.
Max wide open.
And they're playing some good team
On the
basketball.
power play. Yep, that's 4 points.
A 4-point layup. It's a 4-point game. He made sure that one connected.
It looked like it was going to be a 50-point blowout last quarter, and just like that, we got a ball game.
That's what happens at DreamCon. No matter what, it's going to be an entertaining classic. Friga, he wants 6 here, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does. He's sizing up AP on the drive. Mike!
Why not?
Oh,
why not?
Bank is open.
Wow, another 4-point layup is good, and we've got a tie game.
And just like that.
If you can take advantage of the power play, you're probably going to win the game.
Yep. 7 seconds left in the power play.
5,
4, 3, 2,
Duke for 6. Wow, excellent use of the power play.
Yeah.
Approaching 2 minutes left in the first half.
Wow, coach has to be happy with how they perform right there in that last minute.
Absolutely. Now we got breakneck up and down pace. Oh, a beautiful Euro. English off the glass. Agent's favorite player.
Oh my God, what a finesse move right there. It just looks so smooth.
Ooh, whoa, Vicky cannot connect. 2-point game.
Timeout.
I believe I saw Ray Kai courtside. Is Lil Tay joining us as well?
You say who?
Rakai. Lil Tech.
Rakai.
Yeah.
I see Rakai in the building, man.
Will Lil Tech be joining
He
us?
can hoop a little bit too. He could get on the court, maybe give you 5, maybe give you 6 on a good day.
Davis is out there acting like he's about to get inducted into the Ring of Honor
Yeah.
of DreamCon.
You know, Dave has been a part of many House of Highlights events himself.
But we're not going to forget the infamous 4.
The infamous 4, man. I wish there was a replay we could pull up because it was truly just an epic moment from last year's game.
We need archival footage immediately.
If there is some footage, let's bring that up at some point in this game, man.
But Asia, we thought this might have been cut and dry, Team Duke winning. What do you think about Team Mark's efforts?
Team Mark, just resilience, man. Like, Ippy getting open
cook
down
something.
low. I think, like, they just kept their head on straight, and they were
No, they
hitting
team.
easy buckets.
They
It
team.
felt
They
like
team.
the defense
Hey,
from Team
Cam,
Duke
y'all gotta put Zias on the court.
laid up. And there we go, Mark.
Y'all gotta put Zias on the court.
Calming with this team. Trying to make sure everybody is on the same page. You want that out of your team captain.
Friga on Bentley. That's a mismatch.
Can you do it again? Ray, no!
Perfectly timed air ball. Back to Kennedy, who you know is never going to take a bad shot.
Nah, impossible, man. He has such a high, he's just so tall, he shoots so high. Oh, Ray, again, same spot. Another
that
rebound.
is a man's board from Duke Dennis.
And if you remember last year, he did a lot of the same. A lot of rebounds, a lot of putbacks.
He also scored on his own basket.
Yep, and he told me, almost cookies. He told me earlier this game he was expecting a double-double, a lot of rebounds, a lot of points.
And he's a rebound away from a double-double in the first half.
Oh, wow.
So we might be eyeing a 20-20 game.
Yeah, he was not playing.
Less than a minute to go here in the first half at DreamCon. No! It's just too easy. He makes it look effortless.
I'm not sure what you can do about that, I'll be honest. You just have to say GG's.
He also hasn't had many shot attempts as well, and he has 12 points on the night.
Yeah, he said he was going to play make. Oh, tried to go for the steal, missed it. Cam for 3.
Cam, I am, has yet to catch fire, but Kennedy stepped out of bounds.
It's been a great game so far. Team Duke had a little bit of momentum here as the second quarter's winding down, and we're getting ready for halftime. Headed into the halftime, though, like, you want to close out strong. You want to go in there with momentum.
Is this so great? Would it be insane to hold for one shot in a game like this?
Nah, I'd do it.
Well, they ain't listening.
I would do it, but they didn't do it.
Let's see if Friga chooses to. YP.
17 seconds on the clock.
Oh, a Marbury pass. Kennedy, just fundamental basketball. 7 seconds remaining. You Should Know podcast corrals the board. Puts it in 3 seconds. 2, 1. Wilder from long range. 42-33 going into the half. Team Duke is up on top. An entertaining half, up and down. Both teams giving it their all. Duke with 13, Friga with 12. Halftime here at DreamCon. I have last year's reigning MVP, YPK Ray. Y'all got off to a hot start. What happened there for them to get back in the game?
What, for them to get back in the game? Oh, they just hit some shots. You know, we chilling a little bit. We playing around. We bringing a little entertainment to the game. But I feel like if we really lock in, we could pull away, you know, get a bigger dub, you know what I'm saying? But this is cool. This is entertainment, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're here to do. We're here to entertain.
And what can we expect from the second half? Y'all got offensive sets. It looks like you guys have played together before.
No, we just hoopers. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you put a bunch of hoopers on the court, they're going to look like they've been there before. And we've been there before a million times, so it just looked natural.
Now be honest, are you going for a consecutive MVP?
No, honestly, I'm just here to hoop. To be honest, if it happens, it happens. Whatever suffices, suffices. So I'm just here. I'm blessed to be here and play basketball today, so that's what I'm going to do.
All right, YP, thank you so much. Wise words from a decent man. 12 points, 3 boards, 4 assists in one half. Pretty good stuff.
Of course. Pay these niggas. Fuck that nigga. Somebody got money on the team. It's cool. We probably just want for like highlights and like different stuff. Middle of cutting the mic. There we go. We're on tour. So get the available right now. Yeah, we're on tour. Originally doesn't have a mic. We're coming up. Hey man, let's score. That's normally my final stat line. I need to just embrace that. I know, it feels good.
Got it. Now we're going to show you some first half highlights. First quarter, all Team Duke. Second quarter, a lot of Team Mark. It's a close one. There's Ray. Man, he's known for his high five, but man, his shooting has been the difference here today. Nice pin block there. Duke Dennis getting it going from the three-point line as well. You can see some content creators. There's Tony in the background. There's Max with the lay. Max been having a pretty decent game so far here today. Mark, maybe we need to see him get a little bit more involved, huh? Friga having a great half, too. We expect that leadership from him. A lot of fast break offense, and that's Max there on a power play, getting his team 4 points. Yeah. Great action. A lot of athletes. You know, on paper it looks away, but in real life, man, it's different. It's been a good half.
Who's Duke texting?
Probably, wow, great. Maybe his assistant. Probably asking for a beverage.
Scenes from the locker room. They're looking pretty content. Not worried at all. Let's check into the locker room with Team Mark right now. Let's see if it's like a real RDC sketch.
No, I'm gonna keep shooting. I'm gonna keep shooting, chat. They just rolling off. They rolling off.
But please, can we rotate? That nigga's exhausted. Then I gotta take the ball.
Who?
They're saying leave Zeus alone. You agree with that strategy?
Yeah. Honestly, the opposing coach was like saying, how come Zeus not getting minutes? What's the rule book? He was yapping to me right after the half, so it might be, yeah.
You think they're looking to exploit that matchup?
Yeah, I think so. They were really trying to get the Zeus and do the whoever offense. You didn't hear it from me, though.
Who knew it? The Zeus-Belu combination, one of them would be vastly superior.
Yeah, who knew Belu was that good? Belu is finding opportunity. I'm trying to speak too loud right beside the locker rooms, but like, yeah, man, Belu's been playing fantastic.
Does Mark Phillips have the answers for the second half? All right, a live look at Duke. With that said, let's take a look at some of his action from the first half. He almost racked up a double-double.
Yeah, and that's what he said he was going to do. He came in here saying he wanted a double-double. First half's complete. He almost has it. 13 points, 9 rebounds, 6 for 12 from the field. He's being aggressive.
50% shooting efficiency, and he's doing it from long range. He's driving, he's attacking. A versatile player, and like I said out there, his hustle's underrated to me.
Yeah, you see that rebound right there? He just kind of little boy the other team. The hustle is probably my favorite part of Duke Dennis's game, man. Like, he doesn't give up on a play, and on top of that, he's just like really athletic. Once you get him on a fast break, good luck.
He's certainly locked in.
Yeah, he is. He could be doom scrolling on TikTok. He loves that. It's one of his favorite things to do.
One of the best overall athletes in Creator League. What is his best sport, if you had to say?
Hold on, I'm just noticing everybody's on their phone. Coach is not coaching.
It looks like the team camaraderie is not necessary for this team to be effective.
Like, Coach needs to say something, man. Like,
Friga looking at a baby cam.
Let's take a look at a Devontae Friga highlights.
Friga, this is possibly Agent's favorite player in the NBA or outside of the NBA.
Oh, yeah, 5 for 11. He's being pretty aggressive for the most part. I wasn't even expecting 11 field goal attempts from him.
No, not at all. We already know he's a sniper from long range, but he was hitting a little Euro action. there's no chance anyone plays more basketball here on a day-to-day basis than Devontae Freezer.
I don't even know how his body can maintain that level of basketball. It's a lot. And it's work, too, technically, so he can't stop.
And coming off that 10-day Carnival cruise, that's mental toughness.
Yeah.
To step right into the trenches of a DreamCon charity basketball game,
yeah,
the golden smile, man.
He's getting iced, man. It's like winning too early in the playoffs and having to wait, a long time for you to get your next matchup. But, I mean, hopefully that's a warm-up for him here today. He's going to have to step up big time here in the second half, man. This team's going to need it.
Lance Stevenson, Michael Beasley, next chapter, I believe, happening next week. A one-on-one showdown.
Yeah. So far, Coach has said genuinely, actually, not, in fact, he just left the locker room.
He's going to grab some valuable intel from the other side.
I just saw the coach leave the locker room. There's no coaching going on. The players are going to have to just self-coach, I guess.
You know who also had a big impact? Blood, sweat, and tears. You said Mark predicted he would be an X factor, and he proved just that.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I was doubting it when he said it, but Ippy played well. He found his opportunities against some great matchups, man.
6 points, 6 boards, 3 of 7. Should he be taking some more shots, be a little more aggressive?
I like where he's at. I think there's other players on the team like Cam who need to be a little more aggressive, but Ippy's finding his way. He's getting rebounds. He's a little bit of a hustle player, but he can also create some opportunities. I like him where he's at, man. I think he does that again in the second half. He played his role.
He might be putting up a slight Jimmy Butler performance.
Yeah, that's a good
for team Mark.
Yeah, great comparison there. Defensive side, lock in. They did a lot better defensively in that second quarter, didn't they?
They did. They actually just stepped up overall. But according to you, not because of the coaching.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the coaching. It was like if he was hot, he was hot. The players just had to self-coach sometimes. But also, like, you don't have to be talked to all half. Sometimes it's nice to just, like, decompress and then talk game plan. Yeah, he's texting his mom.
YBK Ray, look, this is the true example of leadership right here.
Unadulterated team leader right here, man. He's probably texting the group chat right now, motivating them.
Send me my highlights. But you know what? He does lead by example, and on the floor, he gives it 110%.
Oh, he's playing video games.
It's a horizontal.
Yeah, he's locked in. He's playing Clash of the Clans or something right now.
But he is a human highlight reel, without a doubt.
Absolutely is, man. That one alley-oop he almost threw to himself blew my mind.
He's liable for those, and now that he's extended his range, that would be like if Giannis started hitting consistent threes. It's going to be tough to stop them.
Yeah, that's called having a deep bag. YPK Ray known for his. It's one thing to be known for something like jumping high, dunking, but it's a whole other thing to add to that bag. Well, he's added to that bag here today, man. He's a problem.
Leading scorer in Creator League House of Highlights DreamCon history.
Yep. We got the 2 Rays right here. One actually hit a shot. Other one's just been. I'm not sure actually what he's been doing.
But they have been connecting a lot. I believe their plus minus together might be quite low.
Yeah. If you average their plus minus, it might be 0. YPK Ray having a pretty good game. Ray, honestly, jump shot's just not hitting. They're playing him pretty tight too. I think genuinely Ray might just have to get a little bigger. Sometimes people just push him around. But he's a good player though. He's a great player. He just has to start shooting. But don't shoot too much. Don't shoot your team out the game.
Listen, I'm going to go check in on Team Mark's locker room. Wish me luck. I don't know if it's going to be heated in there or not.
Oh, they're talking finally.
Let's see. Let's hear the sounds.
No, wait, we agree with letting Duke shoot.
Let's get some strategy.
Let him shoot. All right, man. Chat, what you think?
Let him hit 2. We agree to let him hit 1 or 2 first before we got better shooters on that team. Like, you can guard it, but just put a hand there. Like, I wouldn't press. I wouldn't take his 3 away. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because if he didn't jump,
Niggas say we shooting 12%. Somebody in the chat. What's up? What is this? Oh, Lucas, what you feel like we should do? Hey, Cam got to shoot more for sure. What you think I need to do, Lucas? Tell the truth.
You're mic'd up, by the way.
Oh, so I don't need that.
No, you're good.
Oh, what the fuck? You give me the mic?
You asked for it. You always ask for the mic, no matter what.
You was like this.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the sounds of the locker room.
Okay, baby.
What
why
can you
y'all trying to
do?
get me to do a locker room skit?
I'm not. I just assumed like a real skit was going down here.
This ain't a real skit. We trying to lock. I mean, brother, we trying to lock.
So what do y'all need to do? What are the adjustments?
We just talking about it's just defense really, and we need to stop shooting so many threes and drive in. But tell the refs, please call fouls before I make a
I'll make a boss call.
All right, I'm going to go tell them right now.
Yeah, go
the
tell them,
referee's got to play a little more fair, right?
Yeah, fair for sure. Max got fouled like 4 times on the drive. Nobody said nothing. He came through hand down. Nobody said nothing.
All right, let me go talk to them right now.
Sketch called backcourt.
Max, was that a bad call?
Are you serious?
That was outrageous, bro.
You think it was a bad call or a late call?
Terrible call.
Open this.
Horrific call.
So a late call and a bad call. You heard it here first. Sketch has some issues with the Team Mark locker room. Let me go talk to him, though.
Yeah, ask Sketch what
Good
he got
luck,
going
fellas.
on.
Good luck, fellas.
I thought it was backcourt. Oh, was that actually backcourt? I thought it wasn't backcourt.
Y'all got a speaker? We're trying to celebrate early.
They are off their hardwires. They are off hardwires.
Yeah, fuck with us. Niggas losers. Niggas winners. We some winners. Finna win. Going in. On the den. Finna spin. Watch this order, ready? Ah, man. They don't give a fuck about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna pack these niggas up, man. Team marking the ground after this. You can't be a hell Black, come on, Black. We put Team Black in the back after this. Hold on, Team Breakup. He said, come on, Black. When they said somebody died, I didn't even know it was
We are about to get back underway for the second half of action. Team Mark, as you saw in the locker room, they're locked in. They have their new strategy. I'm going to need to talk to the refs for them, because Sketch might have problems after the match. How's CJ, agent?
Yeah, CJ's a great guy. I just introduced myself. I say hi. He said, love the videos. Man, that means a lot, bro. That means a lot, man. You know, a lot of ranting about the referees and such, but like, Sketch hasn't done a bad job, has he?
What did we say Mark was going to do in the locker room?
Yeah, he was gonna complain. And what'd he do?
He is the most entertaining complainer on the planet.
Of all time, bro. There's no man on earth I'd rather watch complain than Mark Phillips.
Truly one of the most charismatic individuals in the world.
Nah, for real, yeah. Like, I didn't see much game planning, so I think it was just like a vibes thing. Like, it was just like a break.
I will say, I did like the mood of the locker room.
Yeah, it picked
Kind
up.
of.
Yeah,
Kind
when you
of.
went in there, it picked up. Before that, it was, everybody was catching up with their Instagram message
Hold on,
requests
how
and
did
stuff.
Grady get on the court?
That's a great question.
Why does Grady have the face of someone that's 5'3", but he's 6 feet tall?
Yeah, I think, yeah, that's a good question, man. Hey, it's not too late to make a super sub, right? I see some hoopers in the building, man.
Oh. Have you seen anyone that you know of, a creator, that you think could sub it and make a difference?
Yeah, I think Jay Cinco would have been cool. He's a pretty good hooper. We got some AMP brothers in the building today. You know, Davis, we see some Clover guys, man. We got Rakai in the building. I think Rakai would have been, you know. So there's some people out here, man, like Cinna. Have you seen Cinna play? She's here.
She's a 3-and-D player.
Oh, yeah. Through and through, man. Through and through.
All right, for the second half, Ippy has transferred over the cam to Sketch, so we're going to get a front row seat to some of the most controversial calls we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's going to be funny because he'll be right in front of the call, so if he gets it wrong, we'll know for sure.
And they were harping on that over and back call. We were right here. What do you think happened? You think that was the right call?
It did look like over and back, but it's one of those ones where, like, you shouldn't even play with that because why? Just, like, make your way over the court or just, you know, I don't think he was under no pressure. There's no 8-second violation in sight.
There's not even a shot. Is there a shot clock?
I don't think so.
I think so either.
There is, but it's it's like 30 seconds.
I mean, yeah, these guys don't need a shot clock.
Plenty time.
Is the chat enjoying the show?
Oh, snap. Jump scare from the band.
Asian, if you were part of the drum line at Atlanta A&T, what instrument would you play in a marching band?
I was a drummer for like 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, so I would probably say drummer. I wasn't a good drummer, though.
Like a full drum kit or a snare?
Nah, it was like you had a whole kit.
You had a kit, okay, got it.
All that, bass. I had like one move in my bag, and that was it.
Well, listen, the TCU Horned Frogs band is showing out right now.
Yeah, they're great people. I walked past them while I was going over by the locker rooms and smiling, great spirits.
And what do you think about this atmosphere? We got almost a sold-out crowd here.
It's nice. I love the whole campus, right? It's nice out here. I can get used to this.
I mean, this is next level. DreamCon is always leveling up. We got NBA coaches.
Yeah,
we got superstar referees. Superstar commentators now.
Yeah, Davis. That's my boy Davis.
Ring of Honor, what is he listening to?
He's definitely listening to Cardi or Kanye West right now. One or two. Probably Cardi. We got Chris right there, Rakai, Dez, Punga.
Wait, Playboy or Cardi B?
Oh, no, Playboy Cardi.
Okay.
He's a Cardi demon, like one of his favorite artists. Like, he says Cardi ad-libs throughout the day on random.
All Playboy Cardi does is ad-lib.
Yeah.
A true visionary.
And then we got Kai, predicted a 50-point blowout here today for Team Duke. They got some ways to go.
Let's also check in on Mark's prediction over under 15 points. I believe right now he's at 0.
And wow, he is. Because, you know, the crowd would have erupted if he hit a point.
We were saying that Cam needs to take more shots, but with that
Mark needs to take more shots.
He does have 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists, so he is doing his part.
Yeah, Cam is just like skill-wise, maybe the best player on Team Mark. That's why I just think he needs to take over when the team's down. And so, like, but now that you said it, though, Mark needs to hit something, bro.
Cam needs to go Kobe. He needs 60 points on 50 shots. It don't matter what it takes. Let's get it done.
Well, that's the volume shooter, Hall of Fame. we got Sketch with us now. Sketch mic'd up. You got the cam on you, man. You nailing all the calls here today, Sketch?
So far, so good. Everything's been great.
Sketch, how do you handle the heat from the players? We know you're just trying your best.
I just usually spoke before.
Perfect solution, ladies and gentlemen.
Sometimes that's all you need, man. Takes a little off the edge, man.
And that's how you know Sketch is always calm, composed, collected. Who wants to be a referee? No one would want to be.
I always like my referees under the influence, man. That's awesome. Usually they've been clear that way, right? That's what they say.
We'll see. All right, Team Mark trails by 9 points.
What up?
Hippie, great playing.
Did he just steal my dad? Yeah. That's fine with me, man. There's a matchup right there.
Wow. Courtside with absolute legends.
Pretty good. You can see that's a competitive mindset. He wouldn't even let Ippy dat me, you know?
He's definitely more competitive than he lets on, that's for sure.
Second half underway here. 42-33 to get things started. Team Duke is up 9.
The same starting 5. Wow, just like that off the bat. A big shot from Cam John F. Kennedy.
You know, the chat's actually back in Sketch. They're saying he's doing pretty good so far.
I agree. But you know they're going to get criticized no matter what.
Oh, great steal. Here we go.
The human highlight reel.
He just pissed me off. Something else.
Well, you know what? Max was creeping. But we're trying to see a real highlight. That's a big start, though. Big start for Team Duke.
Yeah, completely edged. Very excited and then very disappointed. I'm an unhappy commentator.
He's going to make something happen. Wow.
A little fake pass. Hall of Fame bailout.
I feel like I'm watching Glory Road when I'm watching Hasanabi.
Hassan just looks so funny on a basketball court.
Kennedy.
Not quite. Rebound goes to Duke.
We talked about the hustle. We talked about the muscle. He tried to reward himself. Look at that. fundamental from Hassan. Elbows out.
Yep.
And it's Cam time.
Elbows out, just swinging, man. Hoping he catches somebody. Here we got Hassan with the basketball.
The hook shot, listen, great effort. Is that what you want to run your offense through?
Yeah, look, I'm running through. You might as well try something different. Running through Hassan Friga, wide open, corner three, nails it.
This start is what Team Mark just could not afford. Coming out the locker room, guns blazing.
As you said it, they call it timeout. They want to talk things over.
I mean, this team on paper is actually just ridiculous because you got the big three of Friga, Ray, and Duke Dennis, but then you also got Cam and Peyton who played college basketball.
Insane. Like that starting five alone, I'm not even sure you can pull people out the crowd that can outperform that. They got a good starting five.
We've seen Team Mark make a comeback before.
I'm back 100%.
Let's take a look and listen into the huddle.
You want me to talk? Oh, so you want me to get... You said I'm not back.
Listen, please.
Okay.
It's because we're scrambling. We just got to pick up ball. That's it. No, it's not going to get back.
Oh, and a wave has broken out here at the Fertitta Center.
Yeah. Look at that.
This is a spectacle unlike anything we have ever seen.
We might as well do it too.
This crowd is electric right now.
Everybody waiting for Mark to finally hit a jump shot.
The place will erupt. Wow. Probably the most scintillating crowd we've ever had at one of these events.
Yep, for sure.
I am floater. Can't go.
Timeout didn't help there.
It's Friga time.
50 to 33.
Friga walks into a three.
Rebound to Max. He's pushing the tempo. He's going all the way. Oh, he gets met at the rim and fouled. He's going to take it to the free throw line.
Good defense, but there was some contact. Also, Mark did request for some extra calls in the locker room.
Yeah, Mark did a great job of leaning in, forcing the Max, I should say. I keep saying Mark. I don't know why. Max, he leaned in. He forced the contact. That's a Kyle Lowry-esque move right there.
It's a decent comparison. Who would you want to see Max in the studio with next?
That's a great question. Mark. He raps sometimes.
Cash Money Mark.
Cash Money Mark.
50 to 33.
Someone said Max is like Eric Bledsoe.
That's not a bad call either.
It's not bad at all.
I wonder what they think about B. Lou, because his game is familiar, but I can't put my finger on it.
B. Lou is like Kenneth Fareed or something like that.
50 to 35. Team Duke, 15-point lead. You got to imagine that power play is coming soon.
Yeah, and they're going to need it. They used it very effectively in the second quarter to get 2 layups. Duke Dennis for 3.
You said he's settling.
Yeah. You know, the drive was working a lot. Almost slipped there.
Almost into the controversial backcourt.
Cam on the drive. Great take. All the way to the rim.
His complete offensive package is very impressive.
Yeah, he's just so long and athletic. So I think when he gets to driving, it's just tough to... Oh, whoa! Whoa!
Ippy touched earth.
And he just nonchalantly passed the ball.
Wow, Ray absolutely floating to the rack.
He might have just tripped. Yeah, we might need a replay of that.
Ray putting numbers on the board. Oh, we're waiting. We're still waiting for Phillips to get on the board.
Yeah, picked off by Max. On the fast break, pushing the tempo behind the back. Over to Ippy, baseline drive. Foul called.
A late foul, but I believe the correct call.
It was, his hands were up, but it was just a lot of contact on the body. I think that, yeah, you're right.
He might be the only one here that is not looking to chuck threes.
Yeah, and I'll say, like, usually when the referee is bald, they make higher quality calls. That's what I tend to notice.
I do feel like there are a lot of bald NBA referees.
Yeah, there are.
So if Sketch shaved his head, he'd be a perfect 100%.
Yeah, he would definitely improve the quality of, as Ray is looking to check in here. Yep.
Who's going to get on the board first? Ray Asian or Mark Phillips?
Yeah, we see Ray checking in for Ray. That's a good question. I think probably Mark. Mark kind of has a green light to shoot as many as he wants. It's only a matter of time.
But Ray's giving himself that same green light. 52-39. They're just sticking around. But when will they make another move? Duke, Mark, the rivalry of the century. Excellent defense by Phillips. Back out.
Looks like Frieda's trying to find Ray.
That's an ultimate team player right there. Mixing him up, reach around. Looks like a foul on the floor. Subs coming in. Bilu is back in 14 mark. And the last time he entered the game, he was a serious spark plug.
And the clock does run until there's 2 minutes left to go in the quarter. So if you're Team Mark, you're going to want to speed things up. You're going to need as much time as possible to catch back up in this game.
Kennedy versus Hasanabi, out to Ray. Courtside was ready to go.
Yeah, they were.
Cam had some options. Weaving, ducking.
Euro!
Finger roll. Ray
Quick
pushing
pass.
the tempo.
Oh, high five, Friga! Oh! Whoa, I'm telling you, man, like what? Have you ever seen that before?
It's a very creative move. The high five before draining it in his grill. Oh, and Max answers with a triple of his own.
Oh, it's starting to get good.
Friga asking for the crowd to get on their feet. Ippy playing up. That's too much. Oh,
He's on the island.
Oh, he bailed out Hassan right there. Duke on Lou. Behind the back, step back. And it's just not going for Duke no more. Black in transition. Oh, a behind the back pass to RDC Dylan. We got Dylan, John, and Dez, and Advin Leland, all of RDC. Vic checking into the game for Mark. Captain Phillips on the bench.
Yep.
Is it Ray's time?
Yeah, maybe he gets rested up and helps.
Hey, from deep. Still yet to hit the mark. Back to Duke.
Great fake from Duke. Way to drive, and as soon as he drives, man, he gets right back to getting buckets.
That's a difficult shot. Off one leg. Tough balance.
Ippy on the drive all the way. Gets the contact and the foul.
57-44. Team Duke leads. Ippy looking to cut into that deficit right now.
Third quarter going Team Duke's way so far. I think with Mark on the bench, they're going to need somebody to step up. You were saying Ippy at halftime.
That's funny. Nah, Ippy has been putting the pedal to the metal. 8 points, 6 boards. But off the mark from the foul line. And Funny Mike has checked into the game for Team Duke, which means that Team Mark needs to make their run now.
Now they do. Power play, super significant moment.
Yeah, it should be imminent, but we don't know just yet.
And the clock is running too.
Ippy, ooh, 0 for 2. That is tough. And a power play has been activated.
Here we go.
60 seconds, double the points. Who wants to be greedy? Stolen by Lou. Kick out
Max, all the way, no!
Oh,
Hit
what?
the bag.
That is just amazing hustle for the 4-point putback.
Way to not give up on the play. It was a tough layup, but the follow was pretty easy, huh?
And Max has 15 points. I believe a lot of those coming through the power play.
Yeah.
And a timeout on the floor. They got to slow it down right there.
They sure do, man. Sketch, just getting his steps in here today. Not making too many calls.
You know, I'm still waiting for that technical because it might come at a point where it's too pivotal of a moment to call it.
He did predict 8. We haven't gotten any here so far today, middle of the third quarter.
We only down 9, bro.
I know. Let me go.
Listen.
Let's take a listen into Team Mark's huddle.
See us in the game. Do not guard them.
Yeah.
Do not guard them. Can't good.
Back in, next person not quick as hell.
Look, he won't put Sonic on me.
Oh, Duke back in. Let me go.
Come on.
Why did Duke go back in already? Huh? Oh, it's on. Come on. No, it's us foul.
Come on.
Yeah.
We need to run, though.
Oh, wait, Matt. Wait.
Hey, you want to get out?
Yeah.
57-48. It's only a 9-point deficit. I think they've outscored them 10-0 on the power plays collectively.
Yeah, I think the power plays, honestly, they've been doing such a good job at taking advantage of it. It's been keeping them in the game. They just need to close out here. They did this last time, right?
Power play back on 40 seconds left. That could be a couple of shots for each team.
Yep.
And Ray, he's looking to get his. The crowd wants it.
Deep shot for Ray. No. Rebound, they keep it.
Another one.
Another three. Ray! No! Another rebound.
They're just too big on the glass. Pay!
No.
Moving through molasses through the lane was Peyton Harden.
Team Mark Shelby on the rebounds. Ippy trying to take advantage of that power play. Not quite. Duke on the rebounds. Oh, head full of steam.
Ray. How much time? 5 seconds left in the power play. Oh, that'll be a backbreaker! Is that the dagger?
If you're Team Mark, you cannot afford that right there. It went from 9 points to,
Oh, it was a 6.3. I didn't even realize the ramifications. Back to 15. Cam.
For three, no.
Nobby, how you doing, huh?
And I don't know that, no, that did not count as a power play, so that's just 2 points for Hassan.
Okay, good call. Friga, guarded by Go.
What a move. Friga has he.
Through the legs.
He's doing it.
He's
Step
literally
back.
doing it all. No, he did it. No! He did it!
He did it again! Devontae Friga putting on a show!
Every single trick in the book. A true showman. 27 points. Whoa! Oh, hold up. Duke and Navi getting spicy. A battle for the boards.
Ray wants it!
Oh, it would have been pandemonium. He really hasn't even been close to anyone.
Backboard first.
Wilder.
Nice take there.
That's how you slow down some momentum because this place is about to lose it.
Yeah, Team Mark needed that. Ray bringing the ball up again. We don't have the stat sheet in front of us, but his
Courtside Celebrity Row is demanding him.
ISO!
On Wilder, that's a tough matchup for anyone. Oh, he bails out.
Corner three!
Oh, my goodness.
Team Duke running away with it. 69-52.
A barrage of three-pointers, and also Devontae has 27 points.
Yep, deep shot. Can he do it again? No.
25 seconds remaining. This is Friga's world right now. Kick out. Ray. There it is! There it is! From Taiwan with low.
Crowd was begging for it, and they know that was great defense. I do not think that was a foul call. Coming off the hype of Ray's three.
You know what? It could be a makeup call from the first half.
Yeah.
People are legitimately losing their minds. It sounds like the Oprah Winfrey show.
Crowd was begging for Ray to make it. Finally hits his first shot. That's going to get him going.
I'm trying to see 4 more of those. Black needs to cut into this deficit. Every basket counts. He's leading the way for Team Mark with 18 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. Not a lot of foul trouble, actually.
Not many fouls here today. Was fully expecting it to be the opposite. Real physical gameplay. We've seen some of these guys do the 1v1s. You know, it's a lot more physical. But you know what I love is that they're actually competing. Like, no one's coasting here. Everybody's trying their hardest.
This is an all-star game, but not the typical effort you see from the NBA All-Stars.
Yeah, like, you don't want to get embarrassed, man. You don't want to nutmeg, step back like we just seen. You're going to want to put on your best. There's a lot of cameras.
I'm also not even seeing too much hero ball. We got a fair competitive game right here.
Yeah.
Good teamwork. Oh, rebound. Max.
Fade! No, he had 3 seconds.
This could be good if it goes.
What a way to close that third quarter for Team Duke. 72-53. Just 1 quarter left to go. Can they come back?
That's going to be a tough task. But what a performance, especially from beyond the arc. They caught fire at the exact right time. Friga put the moves on him. Right here from downtown. Kennedy added one himself. firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, man, they took advantage of that power play, the big three. That's kind of what blew the gates wide open. Now, and then we saw the isolation gameplay. Look at the highlights right here. That was Ray hitting the three-point shot. Crowd loving it.
You know, with that three, they are now shooting 14 of 42 from long range. Team Mark, take a look. You're not going to believe this. 2 of 23 from three-point range.
Holy smokes. Even for an all-star game, that's pretty bad.
That's disgusting. Uh-oh, and it's T-shirt time, ladies and gentlemen.
I want one.
Sketch avoiding controversy in the third quarter.
He's avoiding controversy by not making calls.
Have they scared him straight?
Hey, Sketch. Nah, he can't hear us. The crowd is loud. Yeah, it's too loud in here.
Black,
he does have that whistle on him, though.
I don't know if he used it yet.
Nah, it's very dry right now.
Now, I would love to revisit the draft and see where Mark could have made a different selection.
Yeah, I think Mark just trying to go for like hometown hero, like RDC vibes. He picked Ippy. Ippy, great player, but I mean, between YPK and Devontae Friga, you need at least one of those on your team.
I don't know how he managed to get both. I will say, I watched the draft. Mark said he needed rebounding. He thought Hassan was 6'8", so he drafted Hassan.
He's not that far from 6'8", but he's also not the greatest rebounder. Honestly, like, Duke might be the best rebounder out here.
Hassan is too jacked to get up.
Yeah, like that bodybuilding, yeah.
It's not going to cut it for out here.
Yeah. Unless it gets real physical. Which is where I think it does.
I'm hoping it does.
Fourth quarter about to start up.
2020.
Team Duke up big here.
Wow.
They have 12 minutes to claw their way back. And I'm sure they'll have the crowd behind them.
Mark, he's still looking to get on the board. Ooh, a little hezzy. Drives pass right for the layup. It is good.
Here we go. Fourth quarter, we got Mark scoring. This might be it.
He's got the double-double, 2 and 2. That's just the start they were looking for. A basket from Mark also electrifies the team more than anyone else.
Yeah, and right now they need that. Momentum was on Team Duke's. Oh, pinned off! Cam, great defense. A block, and they get to keep the ball.
Perfect start right now. They're going to have to keep it up. You know what? We've seen a lot of crazy comebacks in the NBA playoffs. Crazier than this one. Anything is possible.
Yeah, no, oh my God, the playoffs have been fantastic this year. Ippy, a little bit of isolation move. I'm not gonna lie, he just did that to Zias. If he's doing that to Zias, I can't. They need to get a switch.
Those are two big bodies. But what did we hear in the locker room? They said, let Zias shoot. Let's see if they actually follow through with the game plan.
That was their game plan. Number 44, Zias. Hilarious, great content creator.
He's on fire. Is that the shot you want in that scenario?
Yeah, I would take that. It was a heat check right there. If he hits that, the building explodes. That's a lot of momentum.
YPK looking to slow things down. Guarded tightly by Bilu. Swing, Ray, another one. Cannot connect. Oh, stolen.
There we go.
By Ray, what is the call on the floor?
Yeah, a little bit of back and forth between some of the fans and the referees.
17-point game. Team Duke still on top.
Cam with a head full of steam over to MPO!
Ooh, he almost smoked the dunk.
Yeah, a rim grazer as we call it.
10 points for Ippy, 6 boards. Wilder was 17 and 12. He's got a double-double of his own.
Yep. Cam having a phenomenal performance here today. Ray again, high pick and roll, open three, in and out.
He's just not seeing the rim well tonight.
Cam, can he do it again? Euro!
But you know what? That's a good foul from Ray. If you're going to hack him, make sure he doesn't score.
Yep, and you can see for Team Mark, they got Max coming back in the game. We'll look to see if he makes a difference and who he takes off here.
But just when you thought it was safe, Murderer's Row coming in for Team Duke.
Oh yeah, here's the cam too. Here's the sketch cam. Uh-oh, Friga stepping back into the court. Duke. Oh, GG's. GG's.
I believe Coach Eason saw them getting a little bit of momentum and said, enough with that. Let's put our superstars back in the game.
Yeah, enough of the tomfoolery.
Who's your MVP? Who is your MVP right now?
That's a great question, man. I think it's been some great performances on both sides. I think right now it would be wrong to not give it to Friga. He kind of feels like the easy pick, but I also feel like it's deserved.
You know, Duke had 13 and 9 in the first quarter. Since then, he's had 2 points.
Yeah, Cam. There, nice lay there.
Cam also doing his thing.
Yeah, great performance. And he's been really aggressive here this fourth quarter. Another foul call.
But all they can do is make him work. Team Duke has a lot of bodies to throw at him to slow him down.
Yeah. You know, I did see somebody say free throw merchant, but this is what happens when you drive, man. You get the call.
They're not saying Cam is foul baiting. Free throw is good for Wilder. That brings him to 20 points on the night, leading the way for Team Mark. But he's going to need to go nuclear.
Yeah, honestly, Cam is going to have to be part of this comeback. He's going to need to start draining threes. We've seen him shoot.
And they're missing a lot of free throws, too. Honestly, not as bad as I would have thought, though.
The Duke versus Ippy matchup. Ooh, great defense from Ippy. B-Lou on the fast break. He goes all the way.
Oh, my God! Acrobatic! Cinematic!
Way to attract the contact and way to finesse.
Oh, my.
Amazing finish. B-Lou with a big smile on his face.
You saw that hang time.
Yeah.
Look at this replay package right here. B-Lou, a college football player, gets the contact and lays it up. I don't want to get too crazy, but that was a Michael Jordan-esque layup finish.
It was, right? He hung in the air.
Maybe Michael Jordan on the Wizards.
We got Friga with the ball. No help yet.
His game is so simple, yet so effective.
Rough pass there. Ray unable to catch it.
Listen, it's a 12-point game. It's momentum slowly coming back to Team Mark.
And as we've seen before, that power play, Team Mark has done such a good job of taking advantage. It can make such a big difference. It's coming up soon.
Ippy in the post, kick out, Mark to the lane, what a contest, off glass! A little kiss from Mark Phillips, and a stare down of Duke Dennis. The rivalry is real.
I won't lie, I think I just see Duke Dennis let him pass him.
Oh, his turn. Off the mark, kick out.
Wide open three,
That
oh my
is
God!
a tragic tip out.
He cannot miss.
30 points for Devontae Friga. Can B-Lou answer?
B-Lou, can he do it again? Inside to Mark, out to Max, 3 ball!
Yes! 10. Wait. Yeah, 10-point game. 10-point game, just like that.
I think 12. Same thing.
Close enough. Friga, he's trying to put the game in his hands. Smart strategy.
Yep.
Go! Adam lost a lot of contact.
Here we go, Team Mark!
Defensive tenacity. Oh, right in front of C.J. Stroud.
25 hands attribute.
A quarterback does not like when his receiver drops the ball like that.
Oh yeah, right in front of Stroud too.
That's a killer momentum swing. And it looks like we have a clock issue, a potential challenge, but B-Lou comes into the game and makes things happen.
Yeah, I think, we criticized the draft from Team Mark, but B-Lou, a sneaky pick. I don't know if anybody expected this type of performance out of him, but he's over-delivering.
I just need to know how they ended up with Friga and Ray. (77-67), a 10-point lead. Team Duke has led by, at the most, maybe 20 points. But Team Mark, give them credit, they've stuck around. Agent, what's it going to take for them to seal the comeback?
Yeah, I think
I just made one over
they need to just bide their time.
It's not
take advantage here in this next power play. We got Duke walking up to us.
So is it still
Mark
7
had
minutes?
2 points, and you screamed, he's on fire.
For him, he was on fire.
Right.
Okay. Oh, shit, damn. Okay. No, all right, come on.
Do you not agree? For him, he was on fire.
I mean, that might be fire for Mark.
He did hit a layup, and I did say he was on fire. It's home cooking, though. 5:11 remaining. Listen, they got issues with Sketch. They got issues with the announcers. No one can win. I cannot deny.
That's 2 points. Yeah, you're right. It does say 2 for 23 from 3. That's crazy. Team Mark not efficient from 3-point. Duke, Max. Here we go.
Duke.
Step back.
Air ball, but Friga said he didn't touch it. Usually when you do that, you definitely touched it.
Yeah, that's usually what that means.
67 to 77, going the other way. Blue finds a wide open Max, takes a step beyond the arc. No good. Look at Mark get up. What's the call on the floor? You said bald refs don't miss.
Yeah, who knew Blue was such an athlete? He was up there fighting for that rebound as well, hustling. It's a 10-point game, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go.
You think Duke is taking that call personally?
Yeah, I believe so. I think if it was a joke before, it's serious now.
Ray gets the contact.
Again?
I cannot for the life of me imagine how he's wide open. Oh, what hustle. You should know. Oh my God, they're monsters on the offensive end. Oh my God, look at that Derek Jeter.
Oh my God.
Did you expect to see this level of hustle from these creators?
No, this is a serious basketball game. This is not an exhibition. I did see the Larry O'Brien trophy in the building earlier today. Are they fighting for something?
How did the Larry O'Brien trophy make it here? How? Still a 10-point game. Hasanabi checking back in.
Yeah, I guess they're looking for rebounds here. They've been getting crushed on the rebounds, and it's power play time.
It's power play time, the final power play of the evening. 60 seconds on the clock, all points worth double. A 4-point layup for Friga. He was looking for the foul as well.
It definitely was a foul. This is it, man. If Team Mark wants to catch up, they're going to have to hit these shots.
81-67 for 6.
Cam on the rebound, up to Ray, up. He keeps the ball in bounds.
Oh, crossover on the baseline. Kennedy.
Can he do it?
For 6. That would have put the game away.
It really would have.
And they just have to nap. Ray for 6.
Oh.
Whoa, a lot of contact there.
Yeah, no call there.
You know, Sketch was close by again.
Yep. And I'll say 81-67. Yeah, they give it to Team Duke.
Look at the intensity from Black. It's power play time. Friga letting his teammates know every shot counts. Mismatch right here. Settles for 3 again. No good.
Shot.
10 seconds left in the power play. Any basket's critical. Oh my God!
What did Cam Wilder do?
A 4-point layup and the foul. So this would be a 2-point free throw for a total of 6 points.
And I'll say, man, couldn't have came at a better time. He may have just saved Team Mark from inevitable defeat.
If he can hit this, they will be down 8 points. And Platt giving it his all. He is down on the floor.
Oh yeah, he's flew into the stands twice in the last 3 minutes. He is putting it all on the line. Yeah, I believe a timeout called. Only 5 seconds left here in this power play. You want to get a quick shot up at your team, dude.
Hey, that's double
Honestly,
points, though.
If you hit
that's
it,
double points. Okay. Oh, you want to the line, right? So it should be 2 and 2 again.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
8 points. We just got pressed. We got to spit them up.
I ain't gonna lie, they ain't really that much help. Only the big man gonna get help because I gotta catch stuff out on block. RBK. I'm saying about
Let me get you real quick. Let me get you.
It is 81 to 71. 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. The clock will begin stopping for fouls and out of bounds under the 2-minute mark.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, true.
I'm a little concerned seeing all the referees confused, pointing at the score. Oh yeah, it's frozen in the stadium. (81-71). Team Duke up 10. Just a few lovely seconds left here in this power play of double points. Team Duke has the opportunity to ice it right here. I don't know how. If they come back from you hit a 3 here, that's 6 points. GG's.
We're going to hit the foul shot first and steal the inbounds, then hit a 3-pointer.
Oh, so it could be an 8-point game if he hits it.
If he hits this, that is correct. The deficit will be within 10.
Big free throws from Cam.
Yep. He's putting up numbers tonight, too.
Yeah, he is.
81-73, Team Duke leads by 8. Power play is over. Everything's a regulation bucket from here on out.
2-minute warning. We got 2 minutes left to go. Ray, wide open three. There we go.
The dagger!
He did it again.
Not the most efficient, but he's hitting them when it matters most.
Oh, Max.
Max is taking a beating. He's putting it all on the line.
Yeah, he's holding his hand right now. That's not good.
That's Eric Bledsoe, according to your chat, correct? That's a pretty solid call.
Yeah, you don't want to lose the Eric Bledsoe on the team. Hustle player. He's like a slashing playmaker.
84-73. That may have been the dagger from Ray.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna have to be a movie-like cinematic performance from Team Mark, but we've seen crazy things happen at DreamCon.
2 minutes remaining. They need a basket here. Cam sizing up Friga. Right to the rack.
Oh, he gets the call. I don't know if that was a foul, but refs give it to him.
Let's make it interesting here.
Do you think Sketch is just like role-playing as a ref? I actually don't know if I've seen him make
might
a
have
call.
partaken in a little too many extracurriculars before the game, as he had mentioned.
There you go. He's doing something. Nice bounce pass.
Pretty calm and chill.
What a bounce pass.
I am.
Let's see if Sketch can do it again.
You know, they've been hovering around this 10-point mark, but they haven't really gotten it past that. What a pass.
What a pass. And we got the POV. That's lovely. Cam goes 2 for 2.
Another one. It's a 9-point game. Team Duke 84, Mark 75. A minute 50 remaining here at the Fertitta Center.
Riga with the ball in hand. You should be afraid. 1 minute 44 left to go here in the game.
No hand up either.
We got Funny Mike! Oh, not quite. Duke on the rebounds, though. Fade away.
Wow, look at the arc on Duke. Now he is on fire as well.
There you go. That's how you win it back.
Cam spinning.
Oh, holding the shoulder. That's not good.
Almost tore a rotator cuff right there.
Yeah.
Dennis 17 and 15.
Yeah, he said double-double. He meant a fat double-double. I'll say, like, the rebounding is not being talked about, but it's honestly the main reason Team Duke is up big. They've just been doing a great job, especially on the offensive rebounds, keeping possessions alive. And especially, like, considering Mark picked Hassan for rebounds, he's not in the game.
And also, don't sleep that Cam Kennedy, he's a point and a rebound away from a double-double himself.
Yeah.
And Ray also 16 points, 6 assists, and he's distributing the ball a little more than last year.
Yeah, this is when I said Cam be aggressive, this is kind of what I meant. He is like, I don't even know if he's looked to click the X button. He's not passing at all. Nothing but jump shots.
At this point, there's no need to.
And there we got the team captain right there, motivating his team.
Zias back into the game. This is like when a walk-on checks in.
Yep.
And everyone's rooting for them to hit a 3.
Oh, wow. It's Duke Dennis subs out here.
I think they were looking for the ovation from the crowd as if they're a real
Yeah, I may have been the only one who noticed that. It was sneaky, though.
It was.
It was a sneaky
That's
sub.
a nice gesture from Coach Eason. A minute 27 left. This has been a pretty wire-to-wire dominant display from Team Duke. Ray.
Ray to Ray. Here we go. This is what we need. Oh, that's not what we need.
He tried it, didn't pay off, and it's time. Nice little hezzy.
Mini.
Hold up.
Butterfingers.
Ray.
3 more.
A lot of chances. Zias, big time rebound. And a kick out to Ray. Looking to add insult to injury.
Oh, he's cooking.
Doubled. Mike rocking that 23. Oh my God, looking like a free safety out there.
Here we go.
Highlight. Or not.
Ah, beautiful in the fun.
Less than a minute remaining.
Funny
you know
Mike.
what?
3
Mike.
more.
One of the more unconventional releases I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he might have broke his own ankles there with that jump shot. As he's holding on to it.
Max with a jump shot layup. You know, the crowd wants to see Mike get involved.
Yeah, a Mike jump shot here might just blow the roof off the building.
86-78. Mike.
Corner 3!
Oh, rebound, Zias. You know what? The others are really percolating right now.
Here we go.
Ray, Asian boy. He said, Dwight Howard, I do not need a shooting lesson from you. I got it myself.
Basically a 4-pointer there. Ippy on the rebound.
Hey, a little highlight, but it's all too little, too late. What went wrong for Team Mark?
Honestly, I think just they gave him too much momentum, and I think they're looking at the board a little bit. The correct.
Oh! Ray from downtown!
He chose the fourth quarter to turn up. Ray with a circus shot.
Ray also has the most dedicated courtside fans I've ever seen.
Nah, for real, man, Ray. And just like that, man, teamwork, they're gonna dribble it out. 3, 2, 1, and a wedgie.
We end on a wedgie. What a match. Team Duke with a 12-point lead, 92-80. And when it's all said and done, Ray came in, hit about 3 or 4 shots. Friga was dominant all night. Who was your MVP?
Man, my MVP, if you ask me, it would have to be Friga. He played absolutely phenomenal. It was a great game from both teams, man. Team Mark did a good job of bringing it back every time it felt like a blowout. But overall, man, Team Duke was just a little too much.
A tough loss for Team Mark on his home court. And this is looking like the NBA Finals back in the day when there was no security.
And no cap, there really is an NBA trophy in the building. So we might as well hand it to him or something. I'm not sure.
Let's find our MVP. It is pandemonium here at the Fertitta Center. Now I'm looking for Devontae Friga. We need a word with the MVP himself. Father of 2, like I said, he made a lot of y'all his sons tonight.
You're good at what you do, bro. Keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you win.
It is absolutely